Hey guys, today I'm back with another program review. Actually, it's programs review. And this time we're getting back to the adaptive templates by Reactive Training Systems. So I have already reviewed these programs before. I'm linking to the old video in the description below. But what I basically said in that video was that these are some of the best programs that I think you can buy kind of out of the box, right? Where you don't need to work with a coach one-on-one. You can kind of do your own thing, but at the same time, you're getting some type of guidance. These are the reactive training adaptive templates are probably the most meticulously designed out-of-the-box programs I have seen, right? Both in the way that the splits are designed, in the way that the volume intensity are programmed, and the way that they progress from week to week. It's really, really, really impressive. Today, I specifically want to talk about the power building and hypertrophy templates because it's kind of my thing. And because I'm honestly really, really want to run one of these myself. I have in the past, but it's my kind of thing. And I like talking about it. I like doing it. So the power building templates are 3 or 4 days per week. For the most part, they're full body days. You're either pressing and you're pressing and either squatting or pulling on every day, which can be pretty demanding, but again, they're very well designed in terms of volume, so you should be able to recover from that. For most movements, you're working up to an intensity set, which is a pretty heavy, or at least challenging set, so that you can get comfortable and stay comfortable with the feeling of a heavy weight, but then you back off and you do a lot of volume work, so you are getting the benefit of hypertrophy as well. And the way the volume work is designed is very, very cool. Short rest periods, moderate weights, and extremely challenging. Hypertrophy program is a little bit different, where usually you're pyramiding up in more of a traditional style, and the split is different as well in that you have 2 days that are similar to the power building method, but then you have 1 day that's a squat variation and a rowing variation, and 1 day that's a pressing variation. To be totally honest with you, I slightly prefer that split because for me at least, it's very difficult to recover from days when I'm both pressing and doing some type of lower body or back training in the same session. But all three programs are very, very well laid out, and I strongly recommend them. I do have a suggestion, just like I did for the Mountain Dog programs, about how you could improve these if your focus is specifically on bodybuilding. So the issue with many programs that are designed around the big lifts is that for bodybuilders, they're not getting enough work in specifically for the shoulders and arms and maybe hamstrings. It's just that when you're training with heavy overhead pressing, the lateral delts are missing out a little bit. Even if you're doing a lot of close grip work, the triceps typically need a little bit of isolation as well. The good thing is it's very, very easy to work in with these methods. So each program has recommendations for Gpp work. All you need to do, if your focus is bodybuilding, head over to the Renaissance Periodization Hypertrophy Guides, look up the maintenance level volume for whatever muscle groups you're concerned about, and on your GPP days, make sure you're getting in the maintenance number of sets for those muscle groups. All you gotta do. I've written in the description below, I've included some samples of what you might do if your weak points are shoulders and arms like mine are, but it's very, very simple and straightforward. The big thing is don't go over the maintenance volume. I know it's really tempting to say, well, what if I go to the minimum adaptive volume? But you gotta remember, you have 4 days of demanding training where you're hitting those muscle groups. So you don't need more than just a little bit of isolation work. And you're getting your GPP in that way, right? So it's fun, it's productive. If your focus is not strictly on bodybuilding, don't change anything. Just stick with the programs exactly the way they are. But if your goal is to, get on stage, I do think that's a change that's worth making. If you have any questions about the templates, please post them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer. If I don't know the answers, I'll ask Mike. But I think they're really cool programs. I think you guys should check them out. I think the Mountain Dog programs are really cool. I think the Renaissance Periodization programs are really cool. My hope is that I can help you guys to choose which one is best for you so you can make a more informed decision to get the most out of your training. So that's all I got for today. Again, questions, concerns, comments, feedback, leave it in the description below, and I will talk to you next time.